Hi, I'm the TRRP Data Steward, Eric Peterson. Welcome to the Online Data Portal's Investigation Planning Database. This database builds on efforts in prior years to develop a strong and efficient work planning process with a reliable format for side-by-side comparison of investigation plans, plus export of various work plan summaries. With this version of the database, we can better track the status of investigation plans, and since it is online, you can better collaborate with others while drafting your plans. Your investigation plan may be distributed for review both within TRRP and to external experts. In developing your investigation plan, you may want to review various approved plans from prior years to make sure the content of your plan is appropriate. Make sure your plan addresses relevant scientific background materials, and please read any guidance that may have been distributed for this year's investigation plans. To submit an investigation plan, you will first need a user account on the Online Data Portal with planner privileges. Log into the ODP and go to the Planning tab. Now I'll hand things over to Philip Bailey from North Arrow Research, who along with others at ESSA Technologies and Northwind has been working with us to build this database.
The main starting point for the investigation plan tools is the Planning tab in the Online Data Portal at odp.trrp.net. In this table there's one row for each investigation plan that you have access to either view or edit. You can organize the table by clicking on the column titles to sort them, or you can use these filters for either fiscal year or for status. The padlock on the left indicates whether you have write access, that's the unlocked padlock, or the locked padlock indicates that you can view the plan but not edit it. The deliverables column indicates the status of any deliverables associated with the plan. A red icon indicates overdue deliverables, a green icon are those deliverables that have already been provided, and a grey icon are deliverables that are not yet overdue. Clicking on the title of a plan takes you to its details. The details for each plan are broken down into a series of sections, and the remainder of this video talks about each of these sections in turn. Clicking the green back arrow takes you back to the list of all plans. The copy icon reproduces the current plan, including the contents of all the sections, in a new plan that you can edit. The trash icon deletes the current plan, and the printer icon takes you to two pre-formatted reports that I'll talk about later. Clicking the yellow notepad icon puts the form into an edit mode. And in addition to the usual text boxes and drop-downs, there are these rich text boxes for entering long text fields. You can resize each text field to make it more convenient to edit your text. And if you're pasting text from a word processing document or PDF document, use the paste from Word to paste a more efficient and more easily laid out text in the text box. If you don't like the text that is pasted in here, select the text you want and then use the eraser icon to clear the formatting. You can then start formatting using the toolbars actually in the edit box to produce the formatting that you want. When you've finished, you can click the Save button to save your changes, or the red circle to cancel. Note that in each section you must click the Save button to save your changes, but as you move between sections you won't lose any work. Your work is saved on each individual page before you go to the next section. You can stay logged into the portal for approximately 1 hour, but we recommend not leaving the tool in edit mode on any one particular screen. Make sure you click Save so that your changes get saved back to the database, and then you won't lose any work. Clicking on Investigators allows you to manage the people collaborating on a plan together. Use the green plus icon to add a new collaborator and choose their account from the drop-down. If the person you're looking for is not in the list, contact Eric Peterson at the TRRP and they'll make sure the right account is there with the correct planning privileges. There can only be one principal investigator on each plan, so if you check this box and save the details, it will remove the principal investigator property from all other collaborators. You can enter the education and then the experience, publications and resources in rich text form. You can have multiple hypotheses associated with the plan. Click the green plus icon to add a new hypothesis, the yellow notepad to edit them, or the trash can to delete them. Priority issues work essentially the same way. You can have a list of these, and when you click the green plus icon, you get to pick from an existing list of priority issues, and then you can provide notes to go along with them. Objectives work differently than any other section in the tool. When you come to this section, you can put a check mark next to those objectives that apply to your plan. You must remember to click the Save button when you are finished to make your changes permanent. The design section works much the same way as the general details. Click on the yellow notepad to go into edit mode. For the start and end date, you can click on the text box to get a pop-up date control. The project end date must occur after the project start date, otherwise you will get a warning. You can define multiple tasks in each plan. Use the green plus icon to add a new task. You need to provide a title and then choose one of the investigators as the lead person. If you don't see the person you're looking for here, go back to the Investigators tab and make sure you've added them to the plan. Unique to tasks is that they occur in a certain order. Use the green up and down arrows to reorder the tasks, and the numbers will change accordingly. The yellow notepad allows you to edit an existing task, and the trash can allows you to delete existing tasks. The analysis section allows you to define your data reduction and analysis steps. It's just a single field that you can edit in rich text format. You can define multiple deliverables with each plan. Clicking the green icon adds a new deliverable. You need to provide a title, the date that it will be delivered to the TRP, and choose one of the categories. Notice that the status of deliverables is tracked in the system, and it's the responsibility of the TRP planning staff to record the receipt of these deliverables and change the status. Regular collaborators contributing plans do not get to change this status. You can describe the data produced by each plan as a series of data collections. Each data collection is divided into 4 sections. The planning section allows you to provide an abstract as well as an overall purpose for the data collection. The acquisition tab allows you to describe the start date, end date, and sampling design of the data. The maintenance tab describes how the data will be maintained and updated in its lifetime, and the Access tab allows you to prepare for how others will access the data once it's collected. Once you've created a data collection, you can use the XML export button to create a description of the data in XML format. After the data is collected and you want to provide it to the TRP, you should provide this file along with the data so that it can be uploaded into the online data portal and searched more effectively. You can define multiple performance metrics for each investigation plan. For each performance metric, you need to provide a title, the frequency with which you're providing the TRP with updates, as well as the timing of those updates, whether they're monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, etc. The budget breakdown section allows you to specify the amount of funds requested by each organization associated with the plan. You add each organization and then specify the amount of funds that they need. Click the Save button to add the record to the table. When you go to edit a record, you can change the amount requested but not the organization. So if an organization no longer needs funds, you can remove them by using the trash can. The approved funding section is only used by plan administrators at the TRRP. You should attach a budget spreadsheet to your plan, download the template first, populate the Excel spreadsheet with values, and then use the plus icon to attach the file that you've edited back to the plan. The reference section allows you to associate documents that are in the ODP document library, or any other document for that matter, with your investigation plan. Click the green plus icon to add a new reference to your plan, and then start typing the title of the document, and you will be prompted with a list of documents that exist in the ODP. Select the document in question and click the Save button to add it to your plan. Alternatively, if you know the document is not in the ODP library, just type or cut and paste the full citation into this text box and click the Save button. The attachment section allows you to upload multiple files or to link to online resources. For each attachment, you need to choose a type, and then you can enter a short or long citation. Paste the URL in under Document Link, or use the Choose File button to upload a file that you have on your computer. At any time during the drafting of your plan, or indeed for any plan that exists in the system, you can always produce a PDF report of the plan. Just click on the printer icon up on the top left, and it will take you to a list showing you the available report types. The most detailed of these is the Review Summary Report. It's essentially a PDF report of all the sections in your plan, pre-formatted and output into a PDF. If you have any more questions about the investigation plan tools inside the online data portal, contact Eric Peterson, the data steward at the TRRP.